Welcome to the realm of astrology. This is your daily horoscope for May 31st, 2021, which is a Monday. But before we begin, do hit the subscribe button. I also do daily horoscopes, weekly horoscopes, monthly horoscopes, sun sign, rising sign, monthly horoscopes, and special astrology talks and presentations. You can watch them here on YouTube or on my website. It's www.realmofastrology.com. So that being said, let's get started. So yesterday I had mentioned that the moon is in the sign of Aquarius right here. Hang on. Okay, there we go. It's right here in the sign of Aquarius. And the moon has been here for almost 2 days, and every time the moon enters Aquarius, it feels a little stressed. And why is that? It's because Saturn is here. Saturn is here, and Saturn is a planet that demands hard work, decisions, discipline, and the moon is our emotions, it's our day to day. So when we have to take hard decisions, when we're forced to work very, very hard, it may feel stressful. So we've been feeling a little stressful for the past 2 days. And yesterday, Saturn and the moon met up, they conjuncted, and that always feels a bit stressful. So that happened yesterday, and now the moon has moved on, and for the rest of the day, it's going to make many positive aspects. So let's talk about what those are. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is that the moon right here is going to trine Mercury retrograde. Okay, it's going to make a 120-degree angle, which in astrology is considered positive. It facilitates things, it makes things easy, it makes things happen on their own, so to speak. You don't have to put in too much effort to get things done. And in this case, what's happening? Something connected to our mind, maybe something that we're reviewing, something that we are reprocessing, or something that's coming back from the past, because Mercury is in retrograde, meaning that it's a review period for our mind, for our communication, for our immediate environment, or for wherever Mercury is transiting in your chart right now. Whatever you're reviewing, whatever we are reviewing right now, is making us feel good, is making us feel positive. And something from the past may begin to fall into place at this moment. And this happens at about 3 p.m. Pacific time. So that's the first thing that I want to talk about. And this, I believe, is extremely positive because the moon at this moment is also in a semi-sextile to Neptune and almost Pluto. Okay, so this moment right here is a moment of healing, it's a moment of transformation, it's a moment that can feel very magical and otherworldly as well, because it's making these aspects with Neptune and Pluto, and it is trining Mercury. So after yesterday's energy, which was a lot of energy, today we will feel very, very positive. The moon will also conjunct Jupiter, but that happens post midnight. I will talk about that a little bit today. And then we have an extremely important event happening today, which is the Sun and the North Node. They are going to meet up. Let me pull up the exact chart for that. So yeah, it's right here. They're meeting up at about 5 p.m. Pacific time. Right here, 10:44. And what is this about? This moment right here is where, from our soul, from the depths of our soul, we imbibe our goals. We say, yeah, these are my goals. We've been working towards some goals. And in the past 2 weeks, Mercury has met up the North Node, Venus met up the North Node, and this was all about things falling into place, aligning with our goals. And now the Sun conjuncting, it means from the depths of our soul, from the depths of who we are, from the depths of our consciousness, we are imbibing those goals. We're saying, yeah, these are my goals. We're owning them up. And this energy also is about energizing, magnifying our identity, our soul, who we are. That'll be the limelight when this conjunction is happening. And why is that? It's because the North Node, wherever the North Node is, and if there's a planet next to it, it gets supercharged. So right now, our identity, who we are, our consciousness, our soul is getting supercharged. So that's the energy for the day, and this happens at 5 p.m. But you'll start to feel it way before, because the build-up is when you feel everything. Once this happens, the energy starts to fall off. It's like this build up, then the conjunction happens, and then it's a decline in the energy. And soon after that, the moon, let's go back to the moon. The moon's going to move ahead and it is going to trine Venus. Okay, so yeah, there we go. The moon's right here and it's going to trine Venus. 120-degree angle, again, easy. It facilitates things, it's positive, it makes things happen without much effort, this aspect. And in this case, Venus is our relationships, it's our projects, it's our finances, it's our self-worth, it's our values, our skills. So at this moment here, something will really start to fall into place in connected to Venus things that I just mentioned: relationships, money, finances, projects, self-worth, value, skills. And this is a feel-good energy also, because Venus is a benefic. It's a benefic. And I do want to talk about, this is technically on 1st of June because it happens post midnight, but I'll talk about that a little bit. So, because you'll feel it when you guys wake up in the morning. The moon's going to change signs. It's going to, from Aquarius, it's going to come into Pisces. And this is a positive thing because, as I mentioned, the moon feels stressed in Aquarius, which means our emotions feel stressed in Aquarius. And now the transition to Pisces is a positive one. Why? Because the moon likes Pisces. It's a very easy energy. It's a very go with the flow energy. So now for the next 2.5 days, we'll be more easygoing. We'll go with the flow a little bit more. And soon after that, this happens at 2 a.m., June 1st. Soon after that, let me move the chart. The moon's going to meet up Jupiter. We'll talk about this tomorrow as well, but thought I'll just give you a brief insight. And this is an extremely positive energy. This is very, very positive. Jupiter expands anything it touches. In this case, it's our emotions. And Jupiter is also the most hopeful planet. It's the most benefic planet. It's the most optimistic planet. So this moment right here is an extremely positive moment. We can feel very positive. We can feel very hopeful, optimistic. So that's happening at night. And I also want to mention that we are in between eclipses. There was an eclipse on May 26th and there will be an eclipse on June 10th. And this period between eclipses is karmic, it's destined, it's very powerful. It makes things happen. You can get some insight, you can get some information, and it also puts you where you're meant to be. It also speeds up things. So I just thought I'd mention that we are building up into an eclipse on June 10th, which we will speak about. I also want to mention that Mercury right now is retrograde. It will be retrograde till June 22nd. And what does this mean? This means that communication can slow down, gadgets can malfunction. We may not be able to think as clearly as we do when Mercury is direct, because Mercury is also our mind. And it's not the best time to start new things, and it's also a time where we review things from the past, we reprocess things from the past. So I just thought I'd mention that. And if you guys like this video, do hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends. And oh yeah, I forgot about the card today. Let's pick a card. Let's pick a card for the day. Okay, let's go with what's fallen. So today's card is co-create, and this means that we are co-creating with the universe. We are co-creating our destiny. So be positive today, think about what you want, and the universe will help us manifest. Like I said, it's an extremely positive day. The moon is making a lot of positive aspects, and this is also connected to the magical feeling. The moon sextile Neptune, trine Mercury retrograde, sextile Pluto. Perhaps it's referring to that energy where we can co-create with the universe, where we can transform, where we can manifest, where it's a magical feeling. It's a magical moment. Yeah, that's the energy for today. And that's all I'll leave you with. So do hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.